Welcome to Topic 1, which describes the regulatory system. The objective of the benchmarking exercise is the regulatory system. So, what's a regulatory system? A regulatory system comprises public institutions or governmental bodies authorized by law to exercise independent regulatory oversight over the development, production, marketing, and surveillance of medical products. It is the combination of institutions, processes, and the regulatory framework with which a government controls particular aspects of an activity. The term National Regulatory Authority is often used to indicate the regulatory system, but this implies that a single organization is required to perform all regulatory functions. This is not always the case. For instance, different organizations may be legally responsible for regulating medicines, vaccines, and medical devices, including the NRA, the National Control Laboratory, and pharmacovigilance centers. Also, different functions can sometimes be managed by different institutions. All these different components are part of the national regulatory system. A network of individual national regulatory authorities operating under a common regulatory framework constitutes a regional regulatory system, RRS. The common regulatory framework must ensure equivalence in regulatory requirements, practices, and quality assurance policies. A regional regulatory system can be further supported by a common legal framework, and in this case, it can be considered as a single entity. In the absence of common legal frameworks, the RRS can still be considered an original regulatory system, but not as a single entity. In such cases, the RRS should be viewed from the perspective of different individual members.